What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell for me so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, and I do not offer an investment trading program. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks. There's a link down in the description box of the video. If you want those 12 free stocks, click on that link. Open up your new brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. U.S. home prices dropped by 2.6% in August. As I've been telling you guys all along, home prices were going to start dropping. And now we see our real first evidence of that. Why are home prices dropping? Well, one of the reasons is because as the Federal Reserve continues to increase short-term interest rates, it's going to make it harder and harder for people to get a home loan to buy a piece of property. Why? Because mortgage financing is going to continue to get more expensive. Let's think about it. A year ago, I could have got a 30-year fixed rate mortgage at 3%. Fast forward a year later, now they're pushing almost 7%. See, anytime mortgage financing gets that expensive, home affordability goes down, right? Less people can afford to buy a home. So demand slows down. Anytime demand slows down, interest rates go up, home prices eventually have to start coming down. What can we do as investors in order to put ourselves in a position to be able to capitalize on this home prices reduction that we're starting to see? Well, I think it puts us in a position to be able to buy some really good real estate for income that we can buy and hold, collect rental income from it, and then watch it appreciate in value every year if we buy it in the right location. That's one of the things I did, guys, in order to build my wealth, is by investing in real estate for income. 1 to 4 family dwellings, right? My sweet spot was single family homes, but you may like duplexes or triplexes or a quadruplex. 1 to 4 family, either one, you can get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage on, right? But here's the key. In order to qualify for those 30-year fixed rate mortgages, you're going to have some things in place in order to get a loan in order to buy this rental property. And that's what I want to take you through. 5 things you're going to need to do prior to you being in a position to buy quality real estate, quality 1 to 4 family dwellings. The number one thing you're going to need to have is income verification. Most lenders will verify your income through your tax returns. So guess what? You better have your 2020 and your 2021 personal tax return and business tax returns done, right? Because every lender you go to borrow money, traditional lenders, they're going to want to see those tax returns. So if they're not complete, get them complete. Second thing you're going to need is a decent credit score. For traditional financing, you're going to probably need a 670 credit score or higher. And when they look at your credit report, that lender is not going to want to see a bunch of derogatory things on there. They're not going to want to see car repossessions. They're not going to want to see charge-offs. They're not going to want to see tax liens. They're not going to want to see bankruptcies. Anything that you have on that credit report that is derogatory, you're going to need to explain to that lender why it's there. And then it's up to the lender whether they take that in consideration and move forward with your application or not. My recommendation, prior to even getting to that stage, you should go pull your 3 credit reports. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Go pull them. You can go right to the internet, plug in each one of those names, pull you a report, and then go through those reports to see what's on there. I think that's a good exercise to do at least once a year. If there are things on there, then you need to get them taken off, or at least get some type of response that'll be attached to that credit file for why it's there if you can't get it taken off. The third thing you're gonna need is down payment money, guys. If you take advantage of first-time home buyers FHA loan program, or if you are a veteran and you use the Veterans Home Loan Program, that reduces the amount of down payment you need. I think with FHA, it's about 3.5%. Obviously with the VA loan, I think it's 0 down. Outside of those two programs though, and you go conventional financing, you're gonna need at least 10% down, guys. Right now is the time to be thinking about, okay, where am I gonna get my down payment money from? You gotta have that down payment money, right? Minimum you gotta have is, like I said, if you're doing FHA, you gotta have 3.5%. If you're VA, again, nothing down for VA, but you gotta qualify for that. If you can't qualify for any two of those programs, minimum traditional financing, you're gonna probably need 10% down. So get that down payment money ready to go. The fourth thing I recommend you think about is getting yourself a really good real estate agent. Guys, when I started buying real estate at 26 years old, I knew nothing about real estate. But I was smart enough to say, well, you know something, since I'm not the professional, I'm not the expert, maybe I need to go find one. And that's where I leaned on my real estate agent to be the expert, to find me the very best properties that fit my criteria and what I could afford. And I recommend you do the same thing. Go get you a good real estate agent, somebody that is a go-getter, somebody that is willing to put in the work for you in order to get paid. Because that's how real estate agents get paid. They go find buyers and sellers, they put them together, they make deals happen, then they get paid. They don't get paid unless they make a deal happen. I like that. So I went out and found me a really good, aggressive, intelligent, smart real estate agent and made my life a lot easier because I didn't have to be the expert. Now, the fifth thing you're gonna need is to be able to identify what type of property you want to buy. Now, like I mentioned, I'm a residential 1 to 4 family dwelling real estate buyer, specifically single family homes, because I want to buy my property in locations people have a desire to live, because that's how they appreciate in value. The more people want to live in that location, the more the property goes up in value, right? And another reason I like 1 to 4 families, because if something happens in our economy, someone's home, where they live, is the last thing they're going to stop paying, right? So if I got a duplex and I got 2 tenants in it, and I'm taking care of my tenants, and we hit hard times, my tenants are typically going to do everything they can to stay in that property if I'm treating them fairly. And if I have the rent reduced to whatever the market says the rent should be, I should be able to keep my tenants. Now, if I got a commercial building with 2 tenants in it and the economy goes to the crapper, those 2 tenants in my commercial building may say, you know something, I'm gonna stop paying Richard and I'm just gonna move my business to my house and I'll run it out of my garage because I can do that for free. I don't have to pay him $2,000 a month for rent. So commercial property is a little bit trickier. It's a little bit higher risk. So I don't like that. I like residential 1 to 4 family because it reduces the risk of me losing my tenant if the economy goes sour on me, right? So I like residential for that. The last thing I want to talk about is how to buy real estate with no money, no credit. The only way I know to do that is if you have some type of real estate skill set where you're able to go out and find deals and bring those deals to people who do have the money in order to buy that property, and you share in that profit because you brought the deal to them, right? Some people call that wholesaling. Call it whatever you want to call it, but I think that's the only way, with no money down, no credit, no income, you're going to be able to buy a piece of real estate, is if you got a real estate skill set where you can go out and find properties and then bring those properties to investors that will include you in on the deal. That property sells Typically, the investor takes 70%. They give you 30% since you're the one that found the deal. That is a way for you to get into real estate and start making some money. But then when you make that money, then you have to have these other things that I talked about in order to buy your own real estate that you can hold long term for wealth building and income creation, right? Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about the upcoming opportunity to buy real estate for income. If you want those 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Webull brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.